you are unforgettable. Alright, what primer am I going to use since I don't have a drugstore primer? I do have a drugstore primer, but it's horrible. Makeup Revolution, I'm not about to put that tacky ass shit on my face. Just not happening.
Hey kitties, and welcome back. So today we are doing a full face of only drugstore makeup, and most of it is actually from Wet n Wild, and the Wet n Wild products that I'm using today were actually sent to me from a collaboration that I did with Viva La Gina. So I did do a previous unboxing video about that, so if you want to check that out, I will link that down below. But today I'm going to be using the products that she sent me. So there are a few things that were not in the package that I will need, but they are still drugstore. So we're basically using all Wet n Wild products, and you guys already know that I love Wet n Wild. They are super affordable, so if you're balling on a budget and you love makeup but you can't afford, you know, high end or going to Ulta and Sephora all the time, Wet n Wild is the brand. They're like the MVP of drugstore. Here we go. So stop babbling on, because you guys already know I could like talk for days. So my face is already primed, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump in. Alright guys, so this is the finished look that I came up with. All of these drugstore products, some of them I have had, and like I said earlier, the other ones were sent to me by Viva La Gina, and I actually loved everything that she got me. The only thing I wasn't too crazy about was the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. I just feel like it didn't blend really good. The colors were a little on the ashy side. There was a lot of fallout, but when you applied it, it just didn't blend seamlessly. It just was really frustrating. I was trying to use like all the colors, but some of them had a lot of pigmentation and then others didn't. So I mean, if you like it, maybe to use one or two of the colors on the palette, it might work for you, but it just really didn't work with my eyes, so I'm not too crazy about it. As for everything else, I absolutely loved. The pearlescent pink from Wet n Wild blush is bomb.com.org.net.edu.com, okay? Love it. If you haven't picked this up, you definitely need to pick that up. The contour stick as well, I loved it. It blended perfectly, and like the consistency of it, it's nice and creamy. It glides onto the skin really nice, so that was definitely a favorite of mine. I really like this concealer as well too, the True Match concealer. That was great. This lip color, can I just say, Gina, thank you, because these are the colors that I absolutely love. Like, it's this really nice rusticy brownish red color that I just adore. I like that it's nice and matte, but it's not super drying on the lips. Of course, you can always top it with their little lip balm. The lashes are really nice from Ardell, the 810s. This is the first time that I've tried them, and they're actually really, really nice. They're very lightweight, of course, like Ardell's usual lashes. They are very, very lightweight. I might have to cut them slightly a little more because I'm having a little problem with the inner corner, per usual. The liner, it's something that I probably would have to continue to use and see. I normally use the Physicians Formula eyeliner, which I absolutely love. It's very nice and thin. It does have a felt tip, very similar to the Wet n Wild, but the Wet n Wild seems to be a little on the thicker side, but I actually like it because there's days that I definitely like to do a little bit of a more dramatic winged liner, you know, and definitely today was extra dramatic because, you know, when you have this idea with your liner, but then you just swipe it the wrong way and then that's it, it's a wrap. You just continue to add more and more and more until you look a little crazy, but it's okay because I'm extra as fuck and I'm totally down with walking around with very thick, extra eyeliner. I hope you guys enjoyed this look that I created, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye, kitties.